It is NashHenryASMR. Salutations to each and every one of you, and welcome. It's Nash speaking, and in tonight's video, I am very excited to be playing my second ranked game of the season. The Simpsons season has been out now for a few days, and I've been playing it a ton and loving it, and I'm finally giving a proper chance here at ranked for the first time in a long time. It just hasn't been something I've really delved into lately. But with this season coming out and me playing Zero Build so much, I felt like it was finally time for me to try it again. So here's a go at it tonight. I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, please click that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not already, and comment down below your thoughts on the season and on the ranked mode in general. I hear they're going to be having an updated ranked version in Chapter 7, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm hoping to maybe get to Platinum rank this season. Right now I'm obviously in Bronze since it's the very start. But I'm hoping I can climb up progressively as the season goes on. Tonight I thought I would do some whispering and maybe some typing sounds. But other than that, yeah, just some clicky, cupped whispering for you all to enjoy. And hopefully I can place top 5 or top 10. Obviously my goal is first, but I'm not counting on that because, well, it's my first ranked game in a long time. And there's a lot of sweats at the start of the season always, and at the start of the ranked season especially. So I hope you guys enjoyed though. I think as well as ranked coming out next chapter, there will be a revamp of some custom maps as well. So I might have to do some more custom maps on the channel. You guys can tell me what you think about that in the comments. But I've always been one to play Zero Build, I used to in the OG days. I always played Build, obviously, because that was the main thing and that's what all was available. And even up until like chapter 4-ish, I pretty much only played Build mode. But it got to a point where I was just tired of fighting against a bunch of guys that were so much better than me. So, I only do Zero Build now. Occasionally I'll do OG Build mode, but that's it. I lost the motivation to be fighting against guys that would piece me up in half a second. But I respect the people that play Build mode, There are some really, really good Fortnite players in the world. The professional game is really good right now, so lots of guys, kind of high school, college age, so I'm not that intense though, I just play for fun and it's what works best for me. I play on the Xbox Series S. I've tried playing on the Nintendo Switch before, and it is a challenge. Let me tell you that. It is a big challenge. I respect anybody that does that because it is not easy. I've never once played a game other than maybe once or twice on a PlayStation, and I would like to play Fortnite on mobile one time, but it is such a giant download. I don't have enough space on my phone for it to be worth it, really, unless I cleared out everything pretty much, including like my Photos app, which I'm not going to do, so I haven't played Fortnite on mobile, but I might have to try and do that somehow, some way eventually. Maybe like buy a downsizer for my phone or something that can compress the application files. I don't know if that's even a thing, but that would be cool if there was. I've been trying to most consistent YouTube shorts as well. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that, but if you're interested, there are daily YouTube shorts. I can't commit to doing daily long form videos like this one, but I can for the moment at least commit to doing short form content on the daily. It's just what I like to do, and I've had a fluid editing routine lately with that, so I'm gonna try and keep that up as long as my schedule sees fit for it. I'm fairly busy, but this time of the year, after October, my schedule starts to free up a little bit, so that's why you've seen some more videos lately. October is normally the busiest month of the year, honestly, for me and my family. So, now that that's, we're moving on to November and December, and I'm hoping I can get more content out there. With the Simpsons season, Chapter 7, just a ton of new stuff in the game, and maybe I'll even give a go at another game on the channel. Like, I've always, for years, even before Fortnite, I've played Rocket League for a long time, and I haven't as much lately, but I would love to post some Rocket League content. I don't even know if there's a big space for that right now, but maybe that would be a fun thing to bust into on the algorithm, because my views have not been fantastic on the long form videos. Let's just say that. But I do it for fun. I don't do it for clicks. But if you're here for the first time, I'd appreciate if you would follow if you've made it 7 minutes into the video. But yeah, Fortnite is such a crazy game because it's one of the only games out there that, one, has so many different universes and characters and dialogues and everything in the game, and two, because of that, it attracts such a large, varied player base, which I think is really cool. It's not just 30-year-old men or 10-year-old girls, it's everything in between. You've got people playing it that are older with characters they watched in TV shows growing up, older people that have been playing since the OG days, younger people just playing because of a new update, younger people playing because it's the only game they play. Few and far in between are there any, it's not a linear line, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And for a lot of games like Call of Duty or a lot of Disney games, it's just straight line of the player base / audience. But Fortnite has continued to expand to a larger audience, which I think has helped the player count lately. This season's launch was the best launch for new and returning players since the holiday season from last year with the remix season and so forth. So I think it's been a big hit so far. The entire Simpsons collab has been, and I am sure Epic Games is excited about the future months because a lot of people are pumped up for what's to come, including me. And, I've just put trust in the developers because they've gotten this game 8 years now to still being the most played Battle Royale map in the league, basically. So I've got full trust in Mark Rain and Epic Games down in North Carolina to continue to produce this awesome content that we continue to see because there's really no one else like it right now. Multiverses was a game that came out a couple years ago by now, and it had a ton of collabs in it, like Scooby-Doo, and but you start to check off those when you go through it, and you see almost all of them are now in Fortnite. It's really wild, and I think the future is limitless because I know they already confirmed a SpongeBob SquarePants and Harry Potter collab for next chapter. It's just limitless on what else can be added to the game. There is so much more out there, and I know so much more out there that Fortnite wants to add in. It's exciting because the more they add, the more players, the better the game becomes, basically. So, just a ton of exciting stuff on the horizon for this video game. As we look forward to the future, because pretty much we've got the Simpsons season for another 20 days or so, and then we go straight in after a big mini event, or rather live event, not a mini event. After the big live event, we go into chapter 7, which is just gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Big time stuff. Yeah, this Simpsons season though is so fun because the cartoon aspect is great. Weapons are great. Bosses are great. I love Krusty the Clown, by the way. I spent forever last night trying to find Krusty Clown in a consistent spot, and the spot I found him the most is in my most recent YouTube short. That is where you can find him. Right to the west of the town square is where I found him most consistently. And he obviously drops that exotic weapon that is just so OP, the Mr. Blasty revolver. The revolver. Whenever I see a revolver in Fortnite, it always reminds me of the revolver from the Clue board game. I'm not sure how many of you guys are familiar with that, but all the weapons in Clue are just, they always stick out to me when I hear them because that's probably my favorite board game. But yeah, we got the Wrecker revolver in Chapter 6, Season 4, which was so OP, and now we got the Mr. Blasty. It's not technically called a revolver in the game, but that's what it is, and it is really broken, especially the exotic one that shoots the balloons. You can expose people so easily. And then I was playing in a game last night, and this team comes over in a car. Let me tell you a story. I was playing a game last night. This team comes over in a car. I shoot him with the first mag on this Mr. Blasty exotic, and the balloon gets stuck to the car, and the car starts floating up. We blow the car up midair, and the team's dead. It is wild what that thing can do, because it can connect the balloons to the cars. It's just so busted, and so fun to use because it's unlike anything else I've ever added before. But Krusty the Clown comes out in the item shop, I believe, in 3 days, 3 nights from now. So that would be Friday the 7th is what I read from leakers. I might try and pick him up because, in my opinion, he's the coolest Simpsons character that has collabed with Fortnite, other than King and Kodos. The aliens, which, if you didn't know, you can actually get a limited edition King and Kodos glider. Yeah, you heard that right, a free limited edition King and Kodos glider if you link your Epic Games account with your My Disney account. I created one a couple months ago when the Stormtrooper thing was happening. Got the Stormtrooper then and just received the King and Kodos glider the other day. So I might have to equip that and use it for one of my next videos, but make sure you do that if you haven't already because it's a free way to get one of the coolest gliders they've added in recent game files history. That's one thing that Fortnite does is so great, is that they give out so many free cosmetics that also incentivizes people to get stuff because they keep some stuff exclusive, which I really like. Some stuff is free for people that don't want to pay, and other stuff fair priced on the item shop. And if you play enough, you can earn free V-Bucks. So, in my opinion, the currency system in the game is really another reason why it's so popular. They don't price gouge you other than maybe for the shoes or for the new pets, but other than that, the prices are fair, especially on the more OG skins. And yeah, I don't have a creator code yet, but I'm hoping to maybe get one in the future. But yeah, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know in the comments your favorite moment from tonight's video. Enjoy the season, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good night.